Hello, and welcome back to part two. This is going to be an unboxing video live of the I can never think of the name, Lightspeed Zulu. Doesn't say anything on the box actually. It's just a shipping label. Lightspeed Zulu 3 Aviation headset. They are, I believe they call it active noise reduction or noise canceling, is what most people refer to it as. So I'm just waiting to see for my live stream to go live on YouTube. I'm talking live, but it's not actually live. So here's a box. I'm just opening it up. There we go. Okay, I was just wanted to check my audio, make sure it's okay. I'm going to try to bump up the volume. I think it's probably okay, but we'll just try that now. Waiting for it to catch up. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it's okay. I tried to reduce the mic background noise just to see. Oh, that's weird. I dropped off. Why did that happen? Oh, that's crazy. My TV just randomly switched from YouTube to YouTube TV. I didn't want that. I want to watch my own video to make sure the sound is good. So, all right, it's coming back on. I don't know why it did that. Very annoying. I have a lot of issues with my TV. Okay. Okay, come on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, it sounds good to me. So we'll just go with that. So I ordered a Lightspeed Zulu 3. This is the problem doing a live video. I want to make sure that it's working. I have to mute my TV. Okay. So I want to make sure it's working so that I'm putting out a good product, because I can only do this unboxing video live one time. Then it's not real. So if you've watched my previous videos on my David Clark headset, I purchased a David Clark 13S. I forget what it's called, H10 13S. And I ordered from Aircraft Spruce and Specialty. The first one arrived used. It was all dirty, had hair in it and everything. Sent it back. They sent me another one. It was the head pad piece was like, one side was long, thick, or long, wide, and thick. And the other half, just like one half and the other half was like short, narrow, and thin and oblong, just obtusely shaped. It made no sense. And David Clark said, "Oh, we'll send you a new head pad," and then they said, "We'll send you a new headset and everything." Well, they never did, and Aircraft Spruce said they would take it back and refund my money. Then they didn't. Took a long time. I kept contacting the founder's grandson, the owner's son, and he's, "Oh yeah, well, we'll take care of it." I said we'd take care of it, but he never did. I had to keep rattling him to finally, I got a partial refund issued to a store credit, which is not what they said. They said they would refund it back to my card that I purchased with. Anyway, so then they refunded minus the state sales tax, shipping, and all this stuff. So finally, after getting sending stronger messages down there, they finally refunded my full amount in it. And then that took like another 10 days for the refund to go through. And then they said it would take 10 days. It wound up taking 2 more weeks or something. So that was a bad experience. So that headset was, I think, $359, something like that, and $369 maybe. So the other headset I was considering purchasing at that time, I really didn't want the noise reduction or the noise canceling feature. I really wanted to hear the engine. I fly in the Northwest, a lot of water, a lot of intercoastal waterways and things. I'm crisscrossing, fairly large bodies of water, and I want to hear the engine. So I talked to some other people in my flying club and so on, and a lot of them have the Lightspeed Zulu 3. They have a newer one. It's I think $1,300. This was $899, and so this is made in it's a Northwest company. I'm not 100% sure if this is actually made in America, which I would have preferred, but it is what it is. So I know that Lightspeed does make some of their products in Oregon and some of them not. So we'll find out where this one's made, but it is what it is. So I'd much prefer to buy an American-made product, but can't always do that in this day and age. So I understand. But the one thing I will say about this was I went on their website. It was real easy to get to they basically have 3 headsets. They have the I forget what the other one is. There's one that's about $699, and then there's this one that's $899, and then the newer one, the Lightspeed Zulu, what do they call that one? Anyway, it's got kind of gold ear seals or ear covers, and it has a carbon monoxide detector. It has some other audio features where you can customize. It almost reminds me of, I remember going with a family member to get their hearing aid programmed, and it has some customization of the audio that you can do with, I think, with an app on your smartphone. I think there's some things you can do with a smartphone app on this one. They seem to really gear towards Apple, which everybody does, and it bothers me because I'm not part of that cult. But anyway, so the box is in here. By ordering direct from Lightspeed, nothing else in the box. Ordering direct from Lightspeed, one advantage to that is that they will automatically enroll you in their warranty program. So that's pretty good. And then the price is pretty much the same everywhere. All the retailers, pretty much like Sporties and all the other companies that sell aviation products, Gulf Coast. I think I bought my last 2 headsets from Gulf Coast, and I'll try to do a more proper, like a review video after I've used this a few times, and I'll use my other headsets in that video. But my other headsets were Flightcom. I think they're called 4DLX or something like that. And the first one may have been a 4DX, and the second one was 4DLX. Anyway, first one I bought 35 years ago. Right about now. It's probably June of 1989. And that's when I was doing a lot of my flight training. And so I bought that. And then in the FBO, or the little flight school where I was doing my training, they had those for sale. They had them in stock, and I just bought one from them. And then that one petered out in about 2007. I was flying along one day, and the tower or somebody wasn't hearing me, and I had to like pick up the actual handheld mic and talk on it. And I don't think I'd ever done that before, at least not since when my dad had an airplane. But we didn't use headsets back then. But that one, just the mic quit working, and I had somebody repair it, and it worked for a little while, then it quit working again. So I'd like to try to replace that mic on there. If you know anything about headsets and how or where I could get a mic that would be a replacement for a Flightcom headset, I've contacted Flightcom a bunch of times. They're also, I think they're in Oregon also. I don't think they're related to Lightspeed, but I believe they are in Oregon, and I contact them periodically, and I never get a response. So I considered buying their top of the line. I think that's maybe called I don't know if that's the Denali. I forget that Flightcom. They have a noise canceling headset. It looks nice on the pictures, but the reviews I've read about it are like, this thing is garbage. So I wasn't gonna go down that path, but it's like $4.99, something like that. And this is $8.99. The Bose A20, a lot of places still have them in stock. They're, $10.99, $11.99, right in there. One of the little store that I've gone into in Seattle they have them in stock, the Bose A20s. They're really comfortable. I've flown with them before, but $11.99. It's antiquated now. Their A30 is I don't know, $13.99 or more. It's about the same price as the top of the line Lightspeed. So for now, I decided to go with the $8.99 Lightspeed Zulu 3, and then what I'll do is I'll consider upgrading to the other one down the road. If I really like this, I'll see about it. One thing, I've never actually flown with this, but one thing I really do like about this one is the cable. We'll see the cable here in a minute, but it's the cable that goes from where you plug it in up to the headset is like, it's like a steel cable. It's sturdy, well built. So yeah, one thing I also don't love right off the bat, but I knew this going in, the Lightspeed made for iPhone and iPad, and I use Samsung Galaxy Android products. And I fly with both. I fly with my Galaxy phone and my Galaxy tablet. Bluetooth and ISO 9001. And then on the other side here is the side of the box here. So Zulu 3, part number 4064, dual GA, those are the plugs. So the normal 2 plugs that you use in a general aviation aircraft. So slide off this here cover. And figure out how to open the box. So let's see what we got here. I figured something would come flying out of there. More stuff coming out there. I'm working on a new studio setup for I like doing my reviews here because I can sit at my kitchen counter. I can drink coffee. And that's probably what I'd be doing right now anyways. So, all right. So what were these first 2 items that came zipping out of here? The pre-flight checklist. Zulu 3 pre-flight checklist. Welcome to the Lightspeed family. The following instructions are designed to get you flying with your new Lightspeed headset as soon as possible. For more detailed instructions, your complete user guide, frequently asked questions, and performance tips, visit lightspeedaviation.com/Zulu3 support. Okay, register your product. Please register your product now. They told me that my product is already registered because I bought it directly from them. So I may verify that. But take a moment to familiarize yourself with the components of your Lightspeed headset: power indicator LED, power button, volume control, Bluetooth indicated LED, Bluetooth power button, auxiliary input jack, Bluetooth volume buttons, and palm priority. We'll come back to this. Verify stereo mono switch setting, fitting your headset. Fit your ears entirely within the ear cups, providing a solid seal. Rest the headband on top of your head with the sliders extended fully. With your thumbs on the ear cups, place your remaining fingers on the headband and squeeze until you have a snug but not overly tight fit. Your ears should be centered inside the ear cups. Yeah. One thing that's nice about that is, I hope, that's what I don't know about these because I've never worn one. I think I wore an early version of Lightspeed's early headset on a friend's plane about 10 years ago. But one thing is my current Flightcom headset, they work. I think the sound is amazing going out anyway. When I've pulled up my live ATC, I'll try to do that on my next review video of this. This is just unboxing. Then we'll try to do a review video here shortly after I've flown. I'll try to pull up my live ATC audio. On my Flightcoms, I think I sound the best of anyone on the radio when I listen to it. So So I just, that's all I can hope for. And then the comfort level, the current one feels like I've had my head in a vice for a day when it's only been an hour. So I don't love that, but okay. So we'll go over this setup here. Connect to a phone via Bluetooth. Turn on Zulu 3. Press turn on Bluetooth wireless technology. Okay, so we'll check that out here in a minute because hopefully. And the other thing that's really cool is this comes with a flight bag or a headset bag for taking with you to protect it, and then and I have a flight bag. I have two flight bags that have one has dedicated slots for your headsets, and then the other one has it's padded. It's not really a dedicated spot though, and that's a complaint a lot of people have about that flight bag. But otherwise I'll do a review on that. I like it. Okay, so there's stuff flying out of here. Okay, Wingman Club members save 30% off accessories. Join today to save on soft goods, battery replacements, headset cases, wall chargers, and more. Get free 5-year membership when you buy a refresher kit. Oh, that's one thing is also Lightspeed has all of their parts, you know, if you need new air seals and all those things, they have them online. The other thing I was going to mention, they have a cheaper $699 model. I was noticing on Aviation 101, Josh wears that one and his girlfriend Chelsea wears this one. I think that's how it was. But maybe it's the other way around, but either way, and I don't know if they're sponsored by them. A sticker, so I'll actually put that on my computer here. And then if this turns out the way I'm hoping. Love flying, join our community of thousands of aviation enthusiasts all over social media, Lightspeed Aviation. Show off your new gear, taking photos. Oh yeah. They on YouTube? Oh yeah, they are. So maybe we'll tag them in this if it goes well. Thank you for purchasing a Lightspeed Aviation headset. We trust your new headset will bring you many hours of flying enjoyment and safe piloting. Oh, what I was going to say is I think they do have a 30-day 30-day money back guarantee and minus shipping. And they also had free shipping on this. So I bought this $899. Bought it on Thursday. No, I ordered it Wednesday at before 11 a.m. And because they said something about if you order by 11 a.m. it'll go out that day. We should mention that. So they have the kind of the smaller, lesser model, I guess it is, maybe the older model. It's forget what that one's called. And then they have this Lightspeed 3, and then they have the new one that's more $12.99. So this is $8.99. The other one I think is $6.99. But they also have refurbished ones of these for $6.29 or something like that. It's the least, obviously, the least expensive, and those are ones that have either been returned or warranty replacement or things, and they go through them and fix them up, and they replace all the soft goods, the pads and the ear seals and all that stuff, the mic foam pad cover, whatever you call that, windsock or whatever that thing is called. So that's not a bad idea. Like if what I may end up doing is I may end up buying one of those as a passenger one, or order the top of the line and make this a passenger, for my primary passenger. But but it's a good option, and those come with maybe a 3-year warranty or something, but I think this comes with a 5-year warranty. So anyway, so here's a little welcome letter. And they say, we recommend starting with an excellent fit to get peak performance. Your A&R feature, make sure you have a solid seal around your entire ear combined with a symmetrical fit on your head, so stereo mono dip switch. Your new headset is compatible with FlightLink, our free in-flight cockpit recording app for Apple, iPad, and iPhone. It'd be funny if it was only available on the iPod, which I have one. That's the only Apple product I've ever owned. Available for download at the iTunes app. I wish they would do this for Android with full Bluetooth integration and the new upcoming Tesla X phone or whatever that's going to be. With full Bluetooth integration, enjoy excellent call clarity, music fidelity, and wireless access to critical audio alerts from Aviation apps on mobile devices. Now that'll be interesting to find out if I don't know if I'll have access to that. So, and I'm not even sure if my app that I use, which is Flight Plan Go, I may switch to Garmin well, I won't be switching to ForeFlight because they're only Apple, but I may switch to Garmin Pilot. I did have it installed at one time, but Flight Plan Go, I really like, and it's owned by Garmin and it's supported by Garmin, and they support it. And you send them an email and they respond in about 5 minutes, even on a weekend, from Garmin in Kansas. It's not somebody in India or wherever. Nothing against them, but they kind of like to deal with local folks. For more detailed instructions on use of your headset, you can also go to Lightspeed support. We know that every cockpit and pilot is different. That's why we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied with your purchase for any reason, you may contact us to return the product for a full and prompt refund. We always welcome your feedback to make experience a great one. Okay, they give you a phone and an email to send your feedback. So I'm going to feedback to them 2 things: the ordering process and the lack of Android integration. So here's the deal about the ordering. I was sitting right here at my kitchen counter Wednesday morning, I guess it was. Yes, because this is Saturday. So Wednesday morning, I'd been thinking about I was going to order this. I was going to order it, and then I was busy, and I was going flying. I was like, well, it won't get here in time because I thought it would take a long time to ship, and then a lot of my flying lately has been canceled due to weather and things, or maintenance and weather. So, so I'm trying to set up some flights here in the next week or so. I thought, wow, okay, I better order that headset. And so I go on their website. It's real easy. You look at the 3 different models plus the option of the used one. You can go into their store at the factory just outside of Portland, Oregon, in Lake Oswego, just south of Portland. I thought about flying down there, but they're not at an airport. So I was thinking they were at the Aurora airport, but they're not that far, but they're not there. So if they were at an airport where you could fly in, I was thinking about just flying down there for a little cross-country trip and go get a headset. But in that case, I might have looked at the used ones. If I could have looked at a bunch of them and picked one out that looked like it wasn't too banged up and stuff, I would have done that. But the ordering process, I went online, went on their website. It's all straightforward, real easy. Click, click, click. Okay, and I'd looked at it before, so I knew what I wanted. And I contemplated the other one again, the more expensive one, the top of the line, and I just was like, it's $300 more. It does have the carbon monoxide, which is appealing. That's a nice feature. I don't know about all the ins and outs of that, because I know like the carbon monoxide detectors you have in your house. I have 2 of them. I have a portable, like a little portable one that's plugged into an outlet, and then I have one that's attached to the fire alarm. Actually, there's one there, one in the hallway. But either way, those are good for 10 years, and then you have to throw them away. So I was kind of wondering about their carbon monoxide sensing technology, if there's a shelf life to it or a lifespan or what. So I don't know. But so I went through the ordering process. I decided on this one, $8.99. Okay, boom, boom. Enter your credit card information. It's all saved in my computer. So I click my credit card I wanted to use, and it all pops up, and then I enter my code, and I think that was it. And then about that point, it says session. And so I was only on that purchase page for like a minute or less, because I auto-populated my name and address, email and phone, shipping address, and all that stuff. So all of a sudden it says, your session is timed out, and just kicks me out of the whole thing. And I'm like, what the heck just happened. So I go back in, go all the way back through, and then I called them on the phone, and then of course you get the phone menu tree thing that says how important your call is to them when they don't even answer their phone. And so I don't love that, but everybody has it. So you enter whatever number to talk to a person about sales. And so somebody comes on, and she was really nice. And she said, so first I want to make sure my first order didn't go through at all, because I was at the point where I hit the click to buy button. And so then I don't know if it went through. So she looks up, asks for my email or phone number or something. So she pulled up, I'd just registered an account with them and everything. So she pulls me up and she goes, okay, it looks like you were trying to place an order, but it didn't go through. So, okay. So I said, I'm going to place an order right now with you on the phone and make sure it goes through. And so she kind of waited for me, walked me through everything. She goes, okay, I see your order. It's all good. You're good to go. It's before 11 a.m. I'll put a note on here on your order to make sure it ships out today. And since it's only going one state away, it'll probably, not guaranteed, but it will probably be FedEx there and you should have it tomorrow. I'm like, okay, wow, that's great. So, and free shipping. So I like that. So if you ordered this same product from, say, Sporties or somewhere, you'd pay shipping. So most places do charge for that. So just buy it direct from the manufacturer, no shipping. So then like maybe an hour or two later, I get an email, no phone call, no, just an email. And I thought it was just like a copy of my invoice. But it says, and then I start reading the email, and it says, we were unable to verify your purchase method or your credit card information or something. And so your order will be held for 8 days. And if you still wish to complete this order, contact us with your credit card information or to verify or whatever. I'm like, what the heck is this? I've never had that happen before. So I called them back, and then the guy couldn't hear me and he hung up on me. So then I don't know if I called back again, or maybe at some point I got reconnected to the lady I spoke to the first time. And she was really nice, very helpful. And she understood that it was frustrating. So I appreciated the fact that at least she recognized that, one, their system, first of all, wouldn't let me complete my online order. And two, they rejected my purchase saying that my credit card information wasn't verified or something. It's like, I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, so I went through all of my information with her, and it was a bit complicated, kind of giving her all my information back and forth, but she was nice and got it all. She goes, okay, you're all verified, everything looks great, and this will still ship out today. So then the next day I got an alert from them, I think. And then from, she said I might even get the alert, the shipping confirmation after the item had already been delivered. She said it's possible just because of the way their system with FedEx and stuff kicks out the tracking number, that it could happen after I already received the delivery. So I get my deliveries delivered to a post office box. It's a little shipping center. So the FedEx tracking said your item is out for delivery. Okay, 24 hours later, so out for delivery and should be there by 1:30 p.m. So I kept watching. I kept refreshing the tracking just to see if it was there, because I wanted to go get it right away. And they said then after 1:30 they said it'll be there by the end of the day. So then I was waiting, and then the place closes at 6. And it was after 6 I got an alert that the item had been delivered at like 5:38 p.m. And so like FedEx, there's a delay on their confirmation of delivery. So it had actually been delivered before they closed. And I was just kind of sitting around waiting. I kept refreshing my thing because I was going to run over there, just before 6 and go pick up the headset, because I wanted to get it and check it out, and I wanted to do this video. Then I was busy yesterday I was sidetracked, and so here we are today. After all that, so I did not love the ordering process. It was not smooth, but they were very nice compared to my other recent situation with another headset from another retailer. They were very nice about dealing with the issues. So let's go flying. And here it is. Kind of all covered in fuzz. So it comes in this carrying case, which is pretty. It's got a soft, kind of fuzzy exterior. See, it's all dirty. I don't know if you can see the like the flame. Kind of see the. It's kind of when I first pulled it out, there was like actually quite a bit of fuzz on there. It's so hard. I mean, you can see there's stuff on there. No, not the best first impression, but how this is all scuffed up there, that's no bueno. Anyway, this has like a pretty sturdy funny little handle. It's got these little chain clips on there, kind of like a dog leash. And this case is kind of hard. It's hard sided, right? But it's also kind of soft. Got their logo. That may or may not be good. We'll see. Now, we've got those all around zippers. He's got zippers on both ends that can go all the way around. So that's the, I would normally do it. I would do it like that. I just like my zippers top center, but that's just me. And they have made in China zipper anyway. So inside here we have a headset. Also inside we have a pocket, which is actually kind of cool. You know, that's wouldn't be a bad place to keep important items. I keep my medical and my certificate and everything in my flight bag with my logbook. I always have that possibility. So it's light. Actually, I held one recently, and then this top pad. There, you can see it better there. It's not it's very foamy, very, and you can replace that, which is good. Lightspeed on top. I don't know if there's a right and a left, or let's see, this I do believe goes all the way. Stop there. Or it may go all the way around. Nope. Okay. So that is how that works. Up this. So, alrighty. And then the cable, that was the other thing. It's tied up here. Put this somewhere. There's a little Velcro thingy on there. I want to put it somewhere so I don't lose it. All right, so this cable is what I wanted to show. This cable is, you can see it pretty well right. Let's try to put it on a white background. Anyway, you can see that It's not really steel, but it's 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 pretty cool. It's seems like if you were to maybe catch it in the door or hook it on a piece of the seat, something, metal underneath the seat or something like that, you're not gonna break it. And then here's the business end of the wheel here. And oops. Okay. So yeah, that's there's a better look at the, so it looks like power. There's your volume right there. And what else? Bluetooth, plus and minus. And then it's like the battery goes in there. There. And how many companies do this? How many companies send you 2 Vinic AA batteries? I don't know of any. And then we've got oh, you're kidding me. What does that say? Auxiliary in. Okay. Oh. I'll have to learn how, if there's a way. Oh, this also has a extra section of cable. Forgot about that. So go on either side of the control. And then there's a accessory cable in there for auxiliary in. So I'm trying to think why I would use that. I mean, I could connect my phone or my tablet, I guess, to that. But what I was saying about Flight Plan Go earlier is I don't know if they have I don't know if they have audio alerts on there. I was flying with somebody who I had my Flight Plan Go, and they had ForeFlight on their iPad, and we were at a little airport, and I was just taking the runway, and hadn't heard from anybody the whole time we were in and out of there, and there had actually been a plane crash earlier that day at that airport, and I never heard another person talk the whole time we were there. And just as I'm taking the runway, I heard a female's voice say something about a runway. And I like hit the brakes. I was like, what was that? Well, they didn't hear it. And they had this on. And then all of a sudden it clicked with me. I was like, oh, I go, you have your ForeFlight on. I go, yeah. I go, it was your ForeFlight lady was saying we were entering the runway. And I thought a lady said something about that aircraft entering the runway, and I thought she was on short vinyl or something. That freaked me out. But I don't know if mine does that. Not that I've noticed, but I honestly, with my other headset, I wasn't really hearing the stall horn all the time. I'm hoping that'll be better. No, here's a clip, I guess, for I think this clip goes maybe on here somewhere, and then you can clip this. You can clip this to, a little handle on the side post of your plane, or you could even clip it onto your seatbelt or something, but somewhere. So it's, yeah. The other thing is that mono stereo switch. We'll look at the directions here in a moment because they have all that to check. This little Y adapter here is kind of interesting. It's quite rugged. It's flexible, kind of rubber plasticky high impact rubber plastic. And then I'm sure there's a way you can probably, I don't know if there's a way to swap these out or if you have to send it in or something, but I'm just curious. Also, I have blood on me. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Anyway, okay, maybe you change it out from here. We'll learn. The full directions are online, so we'll get to that before the next one. The inside of this case, though, is nice. It looks like it's got a place for the headset, and then your cord all wraps up in there, and then you've got your pocket over here. But this cover, it's nice. It's hardcore. Okay, so now let's go back to the welcome instructions there. Let's see. I did. I have another review video to do that's going to complement this, actually. Got another delivery today that I was expecting Monday, so I want to get this wrapped up so I can shoot my next video. Okay, register your product. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the components of your Lightspeed. So here we have the power indicators, that probably a little light there. The power button, the volume control, the Bluetooth indicator LED is going to be that little dot there. Oh, it turns blue. You've got your Bluetooth power button. Oh yeah, there's a Bluetooth. You see the Bluetooth logo right there. Okay, and then you have your auxiliary input jack. It's right there. You have your Bluetooth volume buttons. It's going to be these ones right here. And then you have your COM priority H, which is, oh, okay, so there's a little teeny button right down here. Does it press? Oh yeah, it does. Kind of have to get a fingernail in there, but it does. And then you have your verify stereo mono switch setting. DIP switches are factory set to match most aircraft audio panels. Zulu 3 ships set to the mono position. For more information on changing DIP switches, please refer to the Zulu 3 user guide. Oh. So they tell you to do it, and then they don't tell you how to do it, and they send you somewhere else. It's great. I don't know where that is, because I know last time I was flying, my other one had a switch kind of down here, and it somehow got switched to the wrong, it was on mono, and I needed it on stereo so I could hear in both ears. So fitting your headset, fit your ears entirely within the ear cups, providing a solid seal. I'm going to take these off for a moment, and then we'll see. One thing, I don't see a right or a left on here. I don't know if, oh, left. Right. And left. That answers that. And this goes here like that. I can say this much. It's very comfortable. This might be I don't have it adjusted properly. There, that's more proper. I'll work on the proper full adjustment, but one, it doesn't look so dorky. Like my other one always, well, it just looked like a cartoon headset. But I like a giant inflatable headset or something. Um, but this is so light. The whole headset is just so light. It's not clamping. It's it's it reminds me of the Bose A20 in terms of comfort. When I first put that on, this might be more comfortable. I don't have one in front of me to go back and forth, but this is legit, very very comfortable. Um, as is, I've, with my glasses were pushing them out a little bit, so stay tuned for my next video. So, okay, that's pretty nice. It's very nice actually. So can't deny that. The other thing I wanted to see about doing here was, I just check my audio, make sure I didn't turn off my thing there. Well, it looks like we're working. Okay. Just like to check that because I know when I'm at the gym, if I adjust these a little bit, there if you touch the edge of them or the kind of the outer tip of them, it like turns them off and does different things. So anyway, it is lightweight. The foam on the rear seals here is it's very very light, very soft, very light. It feels really nice. We'll see, on a hot day flying for more than a couple hours and all that, if you get all sweaty or wet, but um it's nice. There's little ports on the tops there. That might be where it samples the sound to adjust the reduction or something. Not sure. Could also bring in the sounds like stall horn or something. I'll be really curious. I'm gonna have to go do a stall. Be very curious to see, um, how all that works. Just the sound of the engine and the stall horn and all that stuff. From what people have told me, there's no issue. Okay, so I'd say that's adjusted fairly even, and this it sticks right where I put it, right on my bottom lip, right where I want it. I'll be curious about these. I ordered a whole bunch of those on Amazon, and I think they'll fit on there. And if they don't, I'll just order some from Lightspeed. But I hope they do. This boom is so light. It's tiny. It's not very big compared to my other one is flexible like this, but it's a little heavier, a little bit, or kind of goes notchy when you try to adjust it, and this is just smooth. I'm gonna say this is really well designed. It looks really nice. It doesn't look used. Not getting that indication. So the fact they sell their used ones, I think is also a pretty good sign. For $6.99, you can pick up one of these. They say some of them may have scratches or little signs. It depends on the life they lived. They have a funny little story about that on their website, but hopefully they're if you ordered one of those, the thing I was thinking was to go in there, and if I was going to do one of those reconditioned ones, I was going to go in and do it in person so I could look at a bunch of them and pick one out that's not all gashed up. But anyway, yeah, this This is good. The other thing I need to figure out here, I thought it was on here, is connect a phone or Bluetooth. So they don't really give you the, yeah, they don't really give you the directions on putting in the batteries and everything. I assume it's straightforward, but I could put the batteries in and try it and see what the noise canceling was like. Might as well do that. And then the other item in here is the little cable, um, which also has might have a microphone or something. It's got a button. And it's got little. It reminds me of those what I used to call the dangler before these, the little earpiece you'd put in for your cell phone, and it had little holes in it like that that were the microphone. And anyway, we'll go ahead and put the batteries in. I always have AA batteries in my flight bag. I have rechargeable ones that I keep and a charger because I carry a scanner in my flight bag that if I needed to, I can, if I needed it to listen as a kind of a backup radio. So I do always have these AA's. Oh, so there's a whole bunch of little switches in there. And even with my glasses, I can't read the. Boy, I need like a magnifying glass to read that. That's crazy. It's so tiny. The first switch is mono. And the next one says, I have no idea what it says. I'll show you. Let's see. So you see all those little tiny switches in there? Let's see if I could read it on here, but I can't. I could take a picture with my phone. I'm gonna do that before I put the batteries in. That way, I'll know what it says. Boy, it was hard to even for my phone to focus. So there's 6 little tiny switches. If you can see them on there. There. And then it says mono, leave off, mic bias, noise gating, flight link. Let's see it. There. I don't know. I'll have to read so the main directions are online. So let's see, my friend is driving across the state. Do you see any cops in the sky? Yeah. Let's find out. We'll just check that real quick. Looking for Smokies. Oh, shoot. Flight radar. Okay. Oh, here's one of my club planes there. Oh, cool. All right, so don't see any. There's a Cessna 185. We're looking for 182s or 206s. So along his route, interesting. A C-130. Maybe they're using C-130 gunships now for the State Patrol. So, nope. So I don't see any anywhere. Just check, because sometimes they could be somewhere else and then head over that way. Just double check there's nothing. Of a helicopter coming my way. Just before I started this, I got buzzed. All right, so okay, so the switches, I'll just leave those as is. We'll put the batteries in, and then we'll fire this thing up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, batteries are in. Batteries are in. This is a little hokey, the way this thing holds on with like a little string. Seems a little goofy. Should we try to power it on? Let's find out what happens. Yep, it's flashing green. Of course, I have no idea what that means. Well, let's put it on here and find out if it's working. Oh, it's so light, so nice. Oh, wow. I just turned it off. It was working. Yeah, it's very quiet. Kind of funny the way that doesn't do anything. So volume, there's no volume to deal with right now because there's nothing. So the volume, these little sliders, they're kind of just a little bit flimsy. Hard to show you because finger gets in the way, but when you push them around, they're just a little rickety. But they're smooth, they're nice that way. And you can do left or right, which is nice because there's times you may want to just turn off one side. But and then the Bluetooth and the volume for the Bluetooth stuff. So anyway, when I turn this on, like I have a fan running, I can just sort of barely, it's very light. But when I turn it off, and I have noise canceling, noise reduction or whatever it is, I have headphones from my TV that they're like this. They're light. These are probably more comfortable, but maybe I can pair this to my TV. Have an extra set of headphones. So yeah, when I turn it off, it's same thing with the ones I use for my TV. They're uh, when I turn it off or it shuts off something when my TV goes off, it's kind of funny because I can hear just the way I hear sound like right now. These even with it off are better than my TV headset. But yeah, I still hear that like my snapping or trying to do a stall horn. Okay. So I could still hear that, my stall horn. It came on sort of louder with all the background noise when I turned it off. So I'm kind of impressed with this so far. I'm gonna have to say it's what I expected. I'm not disappointed in the headset. So what I need to do is go online to their online directions and look at that, and then take this flying, not drop it on the floor. That was that card. So now let's see if I can put this back in the carrying case. Okay. So how did it go? I think it goes. There's a little notch there. Does it go like that? Yeah. I think they go in there like that, and then I'm gonna have to do it this way, and then I'll show you. Then this, I'm gonna put in first. I think it has an auto shut off as well. If you forget to turn off the power, I think if after so much time with no use, it shuts itself off. Which, when you taxi in, you pull in, you shut down the airplane. When I do it, there's usually a ramp guy there waiting to push the plane back and all that, and so it's like, oh, this part here, I gotta figure out that one what it goes to as well. I'm gonna clip it in here. And then this little accessory, let's put in the bag. I'll probably just put that in my flight bag. I actually have some other types of cables for recording. And that's the only thing, is if there was a way to record audio, like this has a connection for an Apple to connect. So that all fits in there really nice. Like it's in there loose and easy, no complication. Like a lot of things when you go to put them in their case, like it can only go the way they designed it when they shipped it from the factory, and you can never get it back in there like that. So it's pretty nice. This fits in there real easy. It's not cumbersome or difficult to get it in there. And then the zippers. So it's a nice little case indeed. The fact that this is kind of a hard-sided case is great, because I have a backpack style flight bag that I mostly use. I also have like a big duffel bag type flight bag and it has headset cases on the ends, at least I think one end or maybe both ends. But this will go right in my backpack flight bag, and it's well padded in there, but it doesn't have a dedicated headset spot. But when I put my tablet and all my other stuff in there, it creates a nice little notch on the upper portion of the backpack to hold the headset. So this will just go in there really nice. It's not too heavy. It certainly weighs more than the headset, but that's a nice protective case. But we'll keep the headset looking good for a long time. So the Lightspeed Zulu 3. I think the new one's the Delta Zulu. I forget. But anyway, I'm actually impressed with it. I can't wait to try it out. That's the next thing. That's the big deal. Let's go flying with this, see how it is. And then there's a little piece here. I don't know what that's for. Thinking it maybe came off the cord. It might have been a organizer or something for the cable. I'm just gonna just sneak it in there for now, and then I'll figure it. I gotta read the directions. I can't do that live, but it's too much. But this video is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. I always think I can do this in 20 minutes. So I am going to do another live video in just a moment, in about 5 minutes. So thanks for tuning in on this lengthy unboxing of the Lightspeed Zulu 3 headset, $899 directly from Lightspeed, and they shipped it to me overnight. So two thumbs up for all that. The ordering process was a little dicey, but they helped me through it. They, you know, they they took care of it. So, and it wasn't, you know, it was what it was, what it was. So I just didn't like the fact they sent me an email that just said, "Oh, your order didn't go through, and you have, if you still want it, just, you have 8 days to finish your order or something." But that was kind of anti-customer service. But otherwise, their phone service, lady I spoke to a couple times, she was very, very friendly and very helpful. So I will read the directions and go flying with it, get some audio recording, maybe some video with it, and then we'll record I'll do a proper review video of this in the coming weeks. I need a couple of chances to go. I'll probably fly with it a couple times in the next week or two. So we'll see how it is. And thanks again for tuning in to part 2 on this unboxing of the Lightspeed Zulu 3 Aviation headset. I like to do these live. That way it's natural and it is what it is. I don't want to fake it or anything. I just want to show you what it is and my experience unboxing it. These videos are long though. So what I'll try to do is go back through and put chapters in this video. So if you are watching this, you can get straight to what you want. And I will be back live in just a few minutes with another unboxing video for an item that may go well with this headset. That's the goal. So see you right back here on part 2 in a few minutes. Bye. End stream.